Okay, our next question. If I get divorced from my husband, will I automatically receive alimony, or do I have to ask for it?
You have to ask for it.
You have to ask for it.
And there are different types of alimony. There's interim alimony, which is if you file and wait the year to finalize your divorce, you automatically usually get interim alimony, but you have to ask for it still, and it's based on the standard of living you had during the marriage. If you want final support after that, you have to specifically ask for that. So you need to have both interim and final support asked for in your petition, or you won't get it.
And I guess during this particular time, it's not always the wife that's asking for alimony.
Yes.
In some cases, it's the husband.
That is correct.
That is asking for the alimony. But you are entitled to the amount of money that will enable you to continue your lifestyle.
Just during the period until the divorce is final. After the divorce is final, they look at what you can earn, and they also look at fault. That is the only time fault comes into play. To get it after, to be able to receive spousal support after the divorce is final, you have to be free from fault. The fault of your spouse doesn't matter. A lot of people think, well, he did this or she did this, so I get alimony. No, you have to be free from fault. The other party's fault is not at issue. That's the no fault situation in Louisiana.
Yeah, and just to add to that, when they're making a determination whether the husband should pay support to the wife or the wife should pay support to the husband, either during the time the divorce, before it's final, or afterwards, and assuming no fault on the person asking for the support, you look at how much money each made.
Exactly.
If wife makes a lot more money than the husband, then the wife, during the time of the litigation before the divorce is final, is going to owe some support to the husband. Afterwards, it depends on a lot of things, but it depends on who made more money. If one spouse is home with young kids and has to be there to raise the kids, that is another consideration too, correct?
That is. There's all kinds of factors that play into spousal support. There's a schedule for child support, but spousal support is a little more variable, and they look at what you need to survive, not your lifestyle after the divorce is final. For the year, that period of time where they're trying to make the transition, they leave you at the standard you were, but after the divorce, it's based on what you need, not what you're used to.
And that really is based on what the judge feels. It's the judge's discretion?
You know, what ends up happening is you have to show what your needs are, you have to show what your issues are, and as John pointed out, if you have children at home under the age of 5, they look at you differently, and they will support you until those children are in school, if you are the caretaker of those children. So it just depends. It's a very variable situation where you have to work on getting the information to the court to say this is why I need spousal
But not
support.
so much with child support. It's
child support, you look at those things, but child support, there's a formula. Your gross income, the spouse's gross income, they put them together, put them in a formula, and they come up with the basic child support. And to that, they add other things such as school tuition, extracurricular activities. The only things that are definitely added to basic child support per the schedule are health insurance premiums, unreimbursed medical over $250 per child, and if there are, those I think are the main 2 things.
And even if you are awarded alimony, things could change, and that could affect the amount of alimony, or if you will even continue to receive alimony, correct?
What I find is what the courts are doing is allowing a transition period for you to get on your feet. And then after that, they look at spousal support as maybe not needed.
It's not needed. And then certainly if you remarry, then
you automatically lose your spousal support.
You automatically lose it. Okay.
If by remarriage or death of the spouse paying, you don't get any more spousal support.
No more, okay.
And also one other thing, because a lot of people don't realize this, and this is a new change in law, if you cohabit with someone as if you are married to them, your spousal support ends too. That is a new change in the law in the last couple of years, because so many people were not getting married and just living with someone. And if you have to have a court hearing, but if you can prove that they're living with someone, you can
as boyfriend, girlfriend. Or significant other.
Exactly. You can end the spousal support.
You can. That's very interesting. Oh, we were talking about you know, this whole issue of people living together. The divorce rate is actually going down a little bit, but that is because people are not getting married as often because they are living together.
Exactly, and I think that's what the statistics are showing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Another